Right, we're recording. We're going.
Are we?
It's happening.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Right. Off we go. Let's get the twat hat on. I'm in. Where's the mouse? There it is.
The mouse.
Right. So where were we? We were in the ditch.
Flying along
Yep.
at a lot of high speed.
That's it, and we were on our way to Dusseldorf. I remember. It's all coming back to
Pulled
me.
over very fast into a ditch.
Very efficiently with no violations.
I will be making a record of all the
crimes.
on your driving test, as this is.
Nice. Thank you. Well, before we set off, I've got a little treat for us today.
Yeah. Music.
My good friend Peter has sent me
hasn't.
his very own playlist. So everything with
like pudding.
PETER TBEV.
Okay, yeah,
well,
we'll
this is
start with the one.
he's set it out like a meal. So you start with starters,
that's
and it
nice.
goes through to the, and then after soup, it's the golden cube. So let's get that
We
on
just
the
got
go.
rid of. I noticed we just got rid of like the
There was some
country
crap
music.
in there. I just got rid of it. It was rubbish.
Okay.
Right, where's the
Jazz and reggae.
jazz and reggae?
Food-based music.
Right.
Is it on?
I think it's on its way.
I think Peter's like pranked you. It's going to start.
Oh.
It's just going to
what
suddenly
was that?
kick
What
in
the-
real
oh.
loud.
Yeah. I think it's playing. If nothing happens in a little while, I'll double check it, but I know that Peter paints a picture with his music, so we've got to wait for
Well,
it
with
to
starters, you have to.
come into focus. Ooh,
You don't go
I can hear
straight
it.
into eating the lamb roast, do you?
You
have
do
to,
not.
You know, little
Got the starters
tiny
first.
little
I can hear it.
appetizers.
Oh, it's quite nice. It's just sort of relaxing at the moment.
Hmm.
I have a feeling it won't stay this way.
I want to be anxiety riddled.
Oh, what a lovely time of day to be coming along here.
Crash it in the lake. Crash it in
Whoa,
the lake.
we're off to Dusseldorf. Oh, I've got to quickly pause. I just realised one thing. I've got to go. Got to take the headset off. I've got to. Yeah, I just wanted to check that the trucks book thing was on and that
Cool.
it had the map on it. Right.
Okay, we assume that it's
Phew. Now that that's okay.
good.
Back in. Let's go back to the game. Yep. Yep, lovely. Maximum volume. Right, let's go. So the funny thing about playing this with your glasses on is that the headset sort of like really holds the glasses onto your face, so you feel like extremely focused.
You can really see the graphics.
I really want to see them graphics.
Good luck.
Are we on a hill or something? Oh, there we go. Yeah,
I've
I
noticed
was
that-
losing speed.
So, I've noticed like what's happening is we're playing a game that came out in 2012.
Yep.
Turn left.
I'm watching. We're both watching a TV show that was all the rage in about 2012.
Oh, yeah.
Turn left.
We are. Some people say behind the curve.
Yeah, well, yeah, as you know,
I say ahead of the curve.
yeah, well, I'm way behind on my television, but it's quite nice because I'm getting to enjoy Breaking Bad without
Oh, yeah,
everyone
something-
else talking about it at the same
Get
time.
ready.
To be honest, I do it on purpose. Like I deliberately wait until everyone stops talking
Yeah,
about
wait for
it.
the hype to die
Turn
down.
It's just- I don't know if it's necessarily even just a hype. It's just being away from all the spoilers, being away from just people talking about it.
Yeah.
So that I can, in my own speed, my own time, I can just watch it at my own leisure.
Yeah,
I like it, you know.
this is nice. Peter's music so far is a lovely addition to this day because it's really like calm and
Yeah, it's not going to stay that way, though, is it?
synths, and it's just like I feel like really chilled out. But
You
this
feel
is
like
just
you're-
the starters. Okay,
Feel
let's
like
go.
you're eating your
Go.
starters. Yeah.
Oh, cat's still asleep, enjoying
What is the
a nice
starters?
sunbeam.
What is the starters?
This is the
cocktail?
starters. Ooh. What's your favourite starter?
I'll be like hors d'oeuvre, like Chinese hors d'oeuvre.
Really?
Yeah.
I always go pate. Always.
Always.
Yeah, 100%. I'll put pate on toast.
Yeah, like a
Oh, look at them.
El Casper on Mill Road. That does a very nice meze for starters, and I think that is my favourite
Very nice.
that I've ever had. bits and pieces. Algerian food.
Keep left
Fun.
and then continue straight on.
I've not been to the Algerian restaurant in Cambridge.
Have you not?
I have not.
No.
Go straight on.
No, really. I feel like I have been there with you. Maybe not.
The scents are building up. I can hear them layering.
Just going to crack on the synth, heavy, any minute now.
Aim in now. Aim in break.
High compression, drum and bass.
Someone's on their holidays. Someone's on their holidays. Indicate. Lovely. Yeah, so yeah, I watched a little bit of Breaking Bad last night, so I'm slowly catching up with you.
Have you met the character Jesse?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
He's a scam. He's a
And there's that
rapscallion.
Walter that they have.
Also, he's a man with good decision making. He's getting like his face is getting better as the episodes go on. It's just
Wait,
like
Walt's face is good. Oh, right, yeah.
it's just like
Oh, look at that! Look at the Alps.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, look at the police just casually overtaking me like it's nothing.
Are we on the autobahn?
I don't think we're on the autobahn.
Sorry, that's
Let's have a
autobahn.
Automatic
Are
barn.
you gonna get done for speeding?
I don't think so, because I'm not. My foot's not on the accelerator pedal, which I think means it's fine.
You go
I think
90 as long as you're not accelerating from 90.
If gravity makes you speed, it's gravity's fault, and gravity gets the violation.
Is forward momentum related to gravity?
No, well,
And friction on the wheels and the ground is what will be slowing you down, right?
oh, hold on, there's been a... Right, lads.
We've seen you.
Oh dear, his car was on its side there. Seen
What
it.
was it?
I don't know, car was up on its side.
No.
Don't know how they managed that.
So the other day you mentioned, did you see that? You said there's a fighter jet just went over it.
Yeah.
I went back and looked on the video. Yeah, there was.
Yeah, it was.
Saw it.
Yeah, there's a couple
Pretty
of them.
impressive. Yeah.
Yeah. It was quite cool.
Wow. Scrambling a jet.
Yeah.
They've finally caught wind of that
It's like,
delivery of frozen octopus.
it's,
We dropped off in.
it's like, put a stop to it.
Yeah. That was an octopus.
I still reckon that octopuses are aliens.
From another planet?
Yep. I believe they...
Isn't the argument
came
that
to
all
Earth.
life on Earth is from another planet? So to
Yeah, but
speak?
octopus even more so.
Like from asteroid
Yeah.
juice.
Yep. Yep. Came in
Scientific knowledge there.
clinging on an asteroid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd be a clinger? Do you think he'd be a clinger? Or do you think
Definitely.
yeah?
Yeah. Octopus lives to cling.
You cling on?
We're on the asphalt.
Okay. Star Trek reference there.
Oh yeah, good one. Good one. Oh, Picard will be out in a few days.
Exit left.
The next
What,
episode.
out of jail?
Picard never went to jail.
That's what you think.
Not in this
There's
season, at least.
always time for backstory when they can
Yeah,
insert,
that's true, actually.
like,
I think he's been on trial. Like, no Starfleet captain gets away without being on trial at some point. Normally because they've broken the Prime Directive, which is the most useless law in all of history, because no one pays any attention to it.
what's the Prime Directive again? Is it like don't dry
it's-
your washing indoors?
No, it's don't roll the truck. No, it's don't mess about with other cultures that
That's the one.
haven't yet discovered space travel. So
you
you're not
can
allowed to
put-
just rock up in your spaceship and be like, "What's up, guys? Look, we can teleport." And just mess
So
about.
basically, like, leave them to it.
Yeah, leave them to it, even if their planet's about to explode. But here's the problem: no one's going to sit back and watch the planet explode. So they'll break the Prime
Haven't they
Directive.
all discovered space travel because the planet's like traveling through space? Do you mean like in a ship?
No, it's no, it's actually like a warp. They have to get a certain warp.
Oh, so it's not even going to the
Yeah,
moon.
they have to have warp technology.
It's not even like
It can't
going
just
to
be
the
you went
moon.
to space. It's got to be like you can feasibly travel between planets without everyone dying first.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's not what I heard it was anyway, but whatever.
No?
No, I heard it's about don't dry your washing indoors because
Alright.
like the,
Oh, 'cause the
moisture
moisture.
build up just So it's a nightmare.
So that's particularly bad for me because
if you
I'm
go to
asthmatic.
another planet and you say, you know, I know it's winter, you gotta put the washing indoors because it's too cold to put it outside and it's raining.
Oh, see, that's why we built a little shed on the side of the house.
Yeah.
And we do the drying in there. You've got a little house at the end of your garden there, haven't you?
House, yeah.
So you could do your drying out there. That must be fun.
Yeah, don't do our drying out there though.
Did you do any woodwork in there?
Nope.
Big shame. Big shame.
Head shake there.
Oh, that's one thing that happened in Breaking Bad is that Jesse went on a little monologue about how he made a box.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, Jesse, why don't you make boxes?
Getting the character development there.
Yeah, I felt a bit bad for him.
I felt that's what this show does to you, mate.
It makes you feel bad for Jesse.
them, and then they act like a cunt.
And then, yeah, we just, he's pulled out the big guns. Oh, mate,
Well, me?
look at this.
Me?
Yeah, you and Jesse.
You
did. I told you the story about how my mum was using that word at work when she was a primary school teacher because she didn't know that it was a swear word.
Okay. What? Why? What?
Yeah.
Was she just calling people it?
She was just using it in the staff room. Just like, oh.
To what? What? In what context? That person?
Oh, just like, oh, this kid was being a right. And then they were like, what? What? What are you saying?
I have no idea why it's more of a severe swear word than saying dick or something.
I don't know.
Fuck.
It's just
Why?
the worst one.
No, it's not.
What's the worst one?
No, as in like it's not. There's no grading of worseness.
I think there is. I think
course
there's an
there isn't.
unwritten.
Based on what?
What you think? Bollocks.
People say
is-
shit all the time.
This is why we can't. This is why we've got to have an age restriction on our videos because we've said all the swears.
It's not for anybody anyway.
No, it's not.
If anybody's watching this, turn it off. Go and do
Yeah,
something
turn it
else.
off. This is
Don't do- It's not. This is
waste your time.
bullshit. Turn this right off.
Get ready.
Oh, look at this.
Pick a book, a random book, even a Katy Perry book.
Did Katy Perry write a book?
I don't know. She's probably has
Oh.
biography.
But it's just
How I wrote a song
turn
this
around.
time.
Oh, mate, we are experiencing some really lovely scenery around here.
I'm watching it, mate, and it is lovely. You know, so the road signs are blue.
Yeah. That's mysterious. Do you think that's aliens? Do you think they've done
No,
that? Yeah, all right.
I think.
Why's the music stopped? Or maybe it's just. Oh, I think it's just like it's just sort of static at the moment. I think
What is static?
the music. I think it's
Well,
static.
right. Avant-garde, is it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm waiting for it to pick back up. I'm sure it'll kick in a bit.
Go straight on.
Maybe we're out of the radio signal.
Oh no, it's coming back. Don't worry, it's come back. I think it was in a transitional period. Intelligent logistics? Not that intelligent, are
Dasher.
they? Driving like a
Dash
knobhead.
Hund.
Dash Hund. Oh, I'd love a Dash Hund.
So we're near the Alsace region.
The Alsatian reason.
Yeah, so that's where Alsatians come from. Of course. You didn't know that?
Nope.
'Cause when we went to Strasbourg and Colmar, I was like, I guess we'll see like a lot of Alsatians here, right?
Oh, I've got to
And
get
then I
this
got
thing.
into conversation with Nelly about whether German Shepherd and Alsatian were the same thing.
Right. Are they?
Yes, they are.
See,
But
that's
they used to be
interesting.
called German Shepherd before World War II. In
Right.
America, they were like, can't call it that anymore because
Yeah.
it made
And then
people not
continue
want them
straight on.
anymore.
Right.
So then they started calling them
Go
Alsatians.
straight on.
But
See,
they are the same dog.
the other day I saw an Alsatian. I was like, oh, I love Alsatians. And they were like, oh no, that's a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
And if I'd known that fact now, I would have gone,
You would
they're
have
the
gone,
same. Idiot! Didn't you even hear about World War II and what they did? Did you hear what they did in World War II with
It was
dogs?
completely instigated by America, not. Oh,
He
that's
says,
the
loan installments total
Mate, why are we
of...
80 grand? I feel like we were creeping up.
Yeah, but then we spent a
Money.
load of money on like horns and...
Was that actually
Trinkets.
costing us a lot?
oh, not a lot. A few £100.
I mean, it's just like a Toblerone.
I'll tell you what is going to cost us. Not sleeping. That's going to cost us our lives. Oh, there's a parking place coming up. Mate, this is all worked out beautifully. What's this? What's your hand doing there?
I'm getting the keyboard.
Okay.
15 hours left.
Yep. And we've got 5 hours left. So yeah, we'll sleep for like 8, I think he sleeps
Yes,
for.
we're good.
Take note of this, because I don't know how long he sleeps for. It's 12.
Well, we'll just take it.
Okay, so
I
it's
think it's
about
8.
12 now.
Which is a proper night's sleep.
Oh yeah, it's good.
You know,
Well, you know, you've got to take
not
this stuff
skimping, is
seriously.
it?
I'm not getting fuel. And a little bit more. And engine off.
No, you've just decoupled.
Oh no,
the
I've just decoupled the trailer. Pop it back on. And now we sleep. Ooh,
Yeah.
Lenka just
Yeah,
made
just made some
3.5 grand.
I didn't see what the time. It was 12 o'clock, so it's actually
Oh, he slept for 9
a
hours.
9 hour sleep.
Lazy bastard. Doesn't
He's
he know that
probably
we've
rested.
We've got a delivery to
Could have
make.
picked up some fuel.
Doesn't matter. We got 4.5 hours there. Can you F6 us, please, mate?
Yeah, that's now a little bit spicy. Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's fine. We've got headroom there.
There is
We've got
a bit
2
of
hours
time
headroom.
compression shit when we go into a village, but you probably want to put your lights on.
We've come on for another beautiful time of day.
Music like space or something.
Yeah, it's quite spacey at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. It's nice to have on.
I mean, maybe it's a bit like Kraftwerk because we're in Germany.
Oh, that'd be nice, yeah. See, I'd put on Kraftwerk when we're in Germany.
But you get.
Were we not to get burned
Yeah, but they kick the door in.
by the law.
Kick the door in and steal your PC.
Well, that's what happened last time. We put.
Keep left and then continue
I think it was
straight on.
who's that bloke? He's like the world's most successful.
Oh, because
Some goes down.
Go straight
World's most successful busker. What's his name?
World's most successful
Yeah,
busker.
he's like ginger. He's got like
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Right.
He's. We put a bit of that on in an episode once because it was on the radio. That night, Ed Sheeran came around my house. He knocked on the door really loud, and when I answered it, he just kicked me full in the chest.
Yeah, he's prone to doing that.
He said, "Don't ever play my music on your little podcast." He called it a podcast, which annoyed me.
At least, yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No. At least he had the decency to come round to your house and do it in person.
Yeah. And then he just sang songs outside
I remember
my house for
seeing like
ages.
Glastonbury on the TV in like 2010 or something like that. 2009 or something like that. And there was like a little break-off thing. It was like last thing on the show. It's like, we're going to go now to this guy who's got an acoustic guitar, and we think he's going to be like the next big thing. And it was Ed Sheeran.
They were right.
And he played a song, and I remember thinking, I fucking hope I never see this guy again.
Well, you weren't in luck there, were you? He's come to take over the world.
It was so bad. And the opposite of what I wanted happened.
He's a hard-working man.
Same thing happened with Calvin Harris.
Really?
Yeah, he was on like some Channel 4 thing, and they're like, yeah, he's going to be like the next big thing. And then he was.
You're going to do well with a name like Calvin. I just feel like that's a successful
Klein.
name.
Did Calvin Klein design anything other than finding a space on their clothing to put the name? Because if you took the name off, I don't know what they've designed. Like generally.
Well, I'm thinking now.
I'm like
They'd probably do
generally.
like shirts or something.
Yeah, I know, but like, sure.
Oh, that's true.
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein. That was the big thing when I was a young man. Like everyone was into that. Oh,
They
can I
make
hear?
pants which are just normal pants with the logo on, right?
Can I hear this?
Right?
Is HATMAN here? Is HATMAN
Yeah,
here?
he's to your right, yeah.
What's up, HATMAN?
I've just crawled out the back of the trailer and just.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, cheers for popping in, HATMAN.
I thought we dropped him off in Italy.
You've never really dropped me off.
No, we never
Clinging
treat
on
you.
underneath.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like every time you're just like underneath, like holding on to the
He's like the
suspension.
T1000 with the metal
Yeah.
arms chasing us down the highway.
Did you just notice that one of the places on that sign was just crossed off? Like,
That means you're leaving the area.
oh, does it? I thought it just meant
That's how
like.
they do it in Europe.
It's gone.
Mate, we've been past
Keep right.
so many of
And then
those
exit
signs in
right.
our trip.
Looking at, I've got my eyes on the road, mate. Yeah, look at that. It's like if you're looking for Wolfsburg,
Oh.
you're out of luck.
Wow, it's different. That's slightly different. That's clearly how they do it in Germany.
Go
Have you
straight
taken the
on.
right one? I
No,
think
yeah,
you
straight
have.
on. No, I have.
Yeah.
These exits, they mess me up. I'm not.
I did try to leave the truck, but I got slammed into the side by your turns.
Turn off, turn off,
That's
turn
fair
off.
enough.
turn
I'm
off.
turning off.
Just waking up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I think Horsey was like, "Did you see that sign?" and swung the lorry out
It's
into
a
the hard
steep
shoulder.
one. It's a steep one.
Going down, spiralling, corkscrewing down.
Corkscrew.
HATMAN needs a hard hat.
Well, it was like
Yeah,
Nemesis.
the hard hat you can get as a prop for the side.
So look, we got a cat now. Look at
Can't
that.
see it though.
Is it? Oh yeah. Is that
Can you see
block
it?
there?
Yeah.
Oh, is it too dark for you on that screen?
I mean, HATMAN would know that because clearly he's watched yesterday's episode.
Yeah, I know. He watches every episode religiously.
I did watch the episode with Cat and of course all of the other episodes.
Good.
Good. Good. Like, comment, subscribe.
Good. Hit that bell. Hit that bell. Smash that. Don't watch this. Go away.
Don't watch.
Find something better to do.
Wakey, do not watch.
Wakey, do not watch.
Oh, look, the sun's out. Not the sun, the other thing, the stars. They're the same, really, though, aren't they? Think about it.
Further away
Yeah.
suns.
Just further away suns.
Only if
Autohof.
planets from
Dunno.
stars.
That was the thing I wanted to talk about. I was listening to a thing about the plague, the Black Death.
The plague. 13th century.
The Great Mortality, as it was called at the time, 14th century Black Plague.
Yeah.
And I was listening to things about how there were people who, when they realised that everyone was dying and the world was ending, just decided to just go mad and drink all the time. And I was like, okay, fair enough.
That's what you do.
And then there was the other people who decided to go mad and start like whipping themselves as to be like extra pious. The Pope knocked that on the head after a while.
Pope Pius
'cause he
the Pious.
said, put that in there. But the thing they mentioned that was interesting was that at the time, it was a very common belief that the plague had come from the fact that I think it was Saturn and Mars had like aligned with the Earth.
Well, I've never heard that.
No, and it was like, I mean, the people of the time, before germ theory and everything, must have been brilliant minds that they had correlated that the planets had aligned in such a way on this particular day. So they were just like, at this time of day, on this date, that's where the plague came from. But it actually came from when the Mongols were attacking an Italian town which was being held by merchants at the time, Italian merchants, and the Mongols had turned up to try and take it, and at the time there was a strain of plague going through the Mongol army, and they were taking the plague-ridden corpses and firing them in trebuchets over the gates of the city, and they reckon that's how the plague came to Europe, which, be it true, be it not, is an interesting story.
It is a very interesting story.
But that leads me to my big question that I wanted to ask you, but you've never answered. If you could go back in time in a little time machine,
Yeah, how big's a time machine?
big enough to transport you when you were
Just
alone?
me.
Yeah,
Do I
just you.
have to like tuck my knees up? Do I?
Yeah,
sat
it's,
in it. Like,
it's the one
put in the boot
from
of a
it's the
car.
one from Terminator. You've got to be stark bullet naked as well. Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be honest, even if I didn't have to, I would.
Yeah. Well,
Whoever
you're
come out
going back in
come
time,
out the
aren't
other side, someone's getting a shock.
no one's going to care.
Right,
So you go back to the 14th century. You have 1 minute.
Yeah.
Do you spend that 1 minute going to people? It's the fleas. It's the fleas. Everyone. It's the fleas. It's the fleas. Knock the fleas on the head.
Right. So basically, in that situation, I would come across as just the same as any other random raving lunatic on
So
the
you're
street.
naked
It'd
and
be
you've
like-
appeared out of.
Yeah, they go, this
And
guy's
then
mad.
continue
I
straight
suppose at the
on.
time, with everything being
Probably loads of people were saying mad shit like that, like the Saturn and Mars
Go straight on.
have aligned.
well, that was arguably the most logical explanation they had at the time, because there was
Get
an
out of
actual.
here.
Well, there was an actual correlation then, because there was no other information. But I suppose the
Correlation,
thing is, at the time where
causation.
everything is being viewed through the lens of very heavy
Superstition?
amounts of religious superstition, that I suppose turning up and going, it's the fleas,
Yeah.
that would seem madder than
Yeah, no,
this is
absolutely.
punishment for your unbridled sin.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that you could do. There's no scientific institution in place that even understands what. That's just. It's no different to saying making up a random reason.
Tell you what, it sounds rough though. I'm very glad that I don't
What you could
exist in
do
plague
though
times.
is say like the rats are haunted, and you should stay away from the rats. They're
Rats
more
haunted.
likely to believe that.
Yeah, maybe if you did it in a context of just like
Like
Keep
Saturn
right,
and Mars have
then
aligned,
exit
which have
right.
sent all the rats mad.
yeah, devil fleas have come up from...
Don't even mention fleas. Just say it's the
Just
rats.
say it's the rats,
Stay away
okay.
from the rats.
But I feel like the fleas are sort of a bigger problem, because once you've got people who are infested with the fleas, as many people were at the time, no one was thinking to get rid of the fleas.
HATMAN piping up. What's he
Oh,
want?
HATMAN got a little...
Trailer.
Get out of the trailer, yeah.
Just heard your
HATMAN.
conversation about.
Just
Yeah,
talking about
we're having it
plague and
quite
the
loud.
rats,
Don't you think people would have avoided rats anyway? I can't.
I don't think it would
don't think
have
you
been
could.
easy to avoid rats at the time, because rats
Was
would have
it-
just been in your house, they would have been everywhere.
I don't think necessarily people would have been making an active effort to like get rid of the rats.
Have you ever had ants in your house?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, have you tried to get rid of the ants in your house?
Well,
Like, that's tough, isn't it? They always come back.
I mean, there wasn't that many of them.
I mean, I don't mind them. I don't mind ants, I'm just going to throw it out there. But I think they're fine.
I think ants are okay. Yeah. As far as things
They're-
go,
yeah.
they're not very good for your plants, though.
As long as they
necessarily
don't get,
want
as
them
long
in
as they
your
don't
house,
get
though,
in the
do you?
sugar. No, I don't want them in.
No.
Okay, fair
I mean,
enough.
I get a really, I don't know about you two, but I
Yeah.
get a strange
Go
sort
straight
of
on.
sense from ants that they're really clean. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
Like,
They're
flies are
probably
really dirty,
not.
No,
But what's-
yeah.
but then
I mean,
they-
they're crawling around in the dirt.
they don't
aren't
crawl on
They
poo,
just
though.
look really shiny.
the thing with flies is.
You mean
that
actually just an individual ant looking at it because it's like shiny and glistening and stuff? Then you're like, oh, probably a bit clean that.
But if we
Yeah,
think about
Polished.
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
the-
Polished.
diet
Fly
of
though, covered in hairs and everything, isn't it?
It is. It's got all,
Eyes are all
maybe
red.
It's got fly nets or something.
the diet of an ant
It does
is
that
to
with
eat
its
sort of
hands as
plant
well.
matter.
Mm.
But what a fly does is land on poo, vomit onto the poo, and
Yeah,
then
back
like
up.
drink up the poo vomit. I
What do you
mean,
think is worse, the poo or the vomit in that situation?
the poo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the vomit's probably just like fly acid.
but then it's probably got poo in the vomit.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, but still, poo trumps vomit.
But maybe that vomit's worse because it's made of poo.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I still think pure poo worse than vomit.
What happened?
Do not watch this channel.
What did happen?
It's
Well,
awful.
we were talking about. It's not a channel.
I know. That's why you shouldn't watch it.
Don't watch this archive.
No. Yeah. This is a time travel. This is the real time travel.
I mean-
machine, this truck.
You say don't watch it, but that horn is really nice.
Yeah, it is really good. Now that we got the bitone horn,
Yeah, I wouldn't get out of the way of that, to be honest. I'd
just-
be closer to that sound.
you get your phone out and start recording it so you can listen to it later on.
Yeah, I'm convinced that's the same.
We are approaching Dusseldorf and we've nearly reached our destination. If I bring up the big map there, we can have a look
I
there.
remember a few days ago when you were saying, let's go to Dusseldorf.
Well, we're here now, mate. We took the long road round and we had a sleep on the way as well.
Yeah, I've been mostly sort of asleep /
Dusseldorf.
unconscious
Yeah.
Yeah,
in your trailer.
yeah, that's fair enough. It's a relaxing place to be. It's
Yeah.
cosy.
Yeah, we're collecting people around as we go around our truck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dusseldorf.
The guests that we
discovered.
have driving for us. Just gonna stick him in the trailer afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a question mark over there. Shit.
Oh,
Shit.
Keep right and then turn.
was that a crime?
I feel like I went through the window.
Little one. We're fine. We're nearly there.
Because I had this instinct to just like cover my face. As I went head first.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was looking at the question mark and not like the traffic lights ahead of me. My bad. Don't worry, we're swapping in a second. So what's the
This is
actual
really
world
good
time?
therapy.
What's the
for
real
my-
world time?
Oh, it's 35. It's going to be me swap.
Yep. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. I didn't mean to cause anyone any alarm.
I was alarmed,
There was no damage done.
but also just kind of laughing whilst it was happening. Just kind of just like.
I always knew it would be like, look, 0 damage to the truck. The truck's
Yeah,
about.
I'll be honest, my eyes were kind of
Survive.
closed and my hands were over my face for a lot of that. So I didn't actually really see what happened.
That's the immersion.
Guy is now finished.
Like, line this up, line that badger up.
There we go.
Oh, it's fucked up.
What's up in there?
It's hard, isn't it?
I feel worse about this than about Because that should have been an easy win.
No, so I was talking to Dean the other day about this, about how if you're just like a little bit off, sometimes that's more frustrating than if you're way off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because you're like, I can fix this. I'm only a little bit off.
Yeah, and then you try and fix
That's
it and
why I
realise you're
always
trying to
go,
fix it with
you
a
know
whole
what,
cab.
just going to
Yeah, I'm going to give this
reset.
one more attempt and then I'll go round in the full.
You've got to like look out the window. I find this.
There you go. Got it. Now we detach the trailer. Where's my
What do you want here?
mouse? Mouse. I can't move the mouse. 15 grand for that, mate. Absolutely no penalty. Right, let's have a look at the next jobs. Right, there's one across there.
You want to go Belgium,
So I
Netherlands.
wanted to go
Well, we got nothing.
Amsterdam, but there's nothing that way. We
Don't
could
we
look
need to
at
sleep?
we
No,
could
we
look
just
at other
slept.
jobs in the area.
See, I'm.
Let's just see what's on the cards. Let's just see what's around here. Right.
Dusseldorf. Oh, mate, did you see that one to Denmark?
Which one's that?
That one.
It's got that one, isn't it? Oh, it's yogurt.
Heisenberg.
It pays well.
It's on brand as well. Heisenberg.
Oh yeah, it's true. Offer expires in 8 hours, so we don't have time to sleep before, but I think it's big enough that we can sleep on the way.
We just slept.
Right.
Like moments ago.
All right, well, I'm setting that as the GPS destination,
In
and we are
Denmark.
doing a swap. Oh, there we go. Oh dear, that was intense.
Well, you did, like, I think, kind of kill us.
No, that
Did you
wouldn't
swerve
kill
and
us.
everything?
I did. We can watch it back later. You can see how well I dealt with it. Is that, yeah? Did we note that?
No, I didn't.
No.
I haven't really noted anything because not really a lot happened in that little.
Big
It
crash.
sounds damning that I said not much happened during that, but you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Obviously, lots of amazing things happened.
Big crash at traffic
Where's my feet going?
lights.
Did you say bollocks?
No, I said big crash at traffic lights. Do you want to swap chairs? Because you've got the wobbly one.
Oh, God, yeah.
You don't like the wobbly one.
I don't, yeah. Go on, swap me out.
You don't like this £1 grand chair,
Swap me out.
£1,000 chair.
Too much money for a chair. Wow, look, it says Magnum down there. I want a Magnum now.
You can't have one. It's the wrong time of year.
Caught.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Thank you.
Right, I'm going to get
Blind leading the blind.
Right. Right, do you want to get on the old, on the road?
Yep, I need to reset myself. There we go. Right, let's do this. Where are we picking up from? Why is there like an alarm? Oh, it's this bloody music, isn't it?
We're going somewhere else in Dusseldorf.
Tell you what we haven't done. Oh, Christ.
Turn right.
What's that?
We haven't picked up a trinket in Germany yet.
Turn
Well,
right.
if you see a, if you see
I need this wire, like...
Oh, it's in here. You need more.
Yeah.
Need more length. There you go. You're turning right here.
Turning right
Yeah.
into here.
That's your job there. Yeah.
Oh,
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Enter. Is that one, wasn't it? The bigger,
yeah, that one.
the bigger bastard. Right.
You're not going to let me live that one
Are you
down,
serious?
are you?
Like, after all that, you caused us 3% damage by just driving straight into our cargo. Writing that down.
Do you think that I caused damage to the trailer as well and we'll only find out about
I
it
don't
now?
know.
Oh, for fuck.
3% damage.
Right,
Collision. Weird.
wind pump
Cargo.
smashed out to pieces.
What's big M next to that?
Turn right. Turn left.
Can you see there's a garage up oh there, so straight over. Go straight
Are we going to
over.
go pick something
Yeah,
up?
ignore that, go straight over and turn Right, and then right again.
Yeah,
And that's
sure.
going to get you a trinket.
Have we got the time to be making trinket stops?
Yeah.
Right.
It's not an urgent delivery then.
Oh, I assume not.
Keep
In
right.
here?
Yep.
And then turn right.
Didn't want to indicate
Watch your
that.
trailer.
Why has this just told me about the trailer damage
No,
again?
because you just caught it on the way in.
Bullshit.
You're smashing us to bits. Right. Okie doke.
I feel like a mug or a hat would be good. Oh well, you just had like total. You remember when we used to do this?
I know.
You used to
It would
drift.
spin around. I don't know what stops. So you think a mug or a hat?
That one said keep calm and keep on trucking, which is hilariously middle-aged couple to
There?
have.
Keep
But
calm and
I don't
truck
want
on?
that. Don't
Oh,
want that.
that's a shame. That's
I
quite
hate
like it.
keep calm stuff.
What about Man City?
Yeah,
I know
let's
that's your
just go
favourite.
for like a club we don't support.
I don't really
We don't
support
care
any club.
football.
Let's get one anyway. Let's imagine that we
Let's
support...
imagine that we care.
I want a nice bright colour.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
It says. No, that's Hobbit Love.
Oh, that one's
apparently.
Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Love Football Club Barcelona.
£14 well spent.
Cool.
Okay,
We, obviously in Germany we picked up the Barcelona.
get back to work.
We picked up the Barcelona mug in Germany. Toblerone, we should have got that in Switzerland, shouldn't we?
We're not doing the trinkets right at all.
No.
Where did we get the
Turn
Garfield
left.
from?
And then keep
Italy, I
left.
think.
I think it was like Corsica or Sardinia or something. Was
Famously Italian. Garfield.
one out of it.
Right, what was Garfield's owner's name?
Bloke.
Keep left.
No, what was his name? Can
and
you
then
remember?
turn left.
This is... Oh, you are...
Turn left.
Something's gone wrong today, hasn't it?
Yep.
I don't think we've seen the worst of it either.
We've got so
Get
much
ready.
further to go.
Turn right.
We've got 600 miles to go.
That was trailer damage as well.
I know.
Turn right.
That's our client.
Don't care. Oh, I can hear like a siren going off. Is he properly pranking us with this music?
I don't know.
I can hear people screaming.
Oh, that's where it was coming from.
It sounds like it.
It's screaming.
I thought I could hear screaming. Is it just one track on loop, by the way? Is it just one track
No,
on loop?
it's several tracks.
Are you sure?
You can check and see if it's moved on. Hang on. Yeah, we're
It's
on pudding now. We're on
okay.
pudding now.
That's great.
So I'm expecting things to kick oof.
Yeah, I've been waiting for the old kick-off.
All I can hear is like,
It's people screaming.
oh, have you got your lights on?
It's definitely not people screaming, but
No,
it's just...
you got no lights on. Although we haven't got all the violations in it, so we need to... Violations, you gotta commit them all. Gotta be the very worst. No one ever wants to commit them is my request.
God, this is some kind of like mental torture. This music.
Is it?
It's sound effects.
Sound effects. Look, we got over 100 grand in the bank. See if we can hang on to it. Not spend it all on truck repairs.
Yeah, I'm blaming the music for my driving. It's reggae or jazz for me. Like, that's what makes me drive good.
Right, mate, I'm going to do a couple of reaction shots for your thumbnail. So hold on, because at the moment, like, thumbnails with me on get twice as many views. That's the truth, right?
Yeah.
Right, hold on, that. Yeah, do that first one again. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, just I'll move about. Yeah, I think those are all going to be really good.
Like this one. I've got a good one for you.
Oh, hold on. Let me get that one. Hold on. One more. Yeah. These are all great. I'm going to send them all your way.
Good. I hope they're high resolution.
They're very high resolution. Add
Fuck me, this.
pictures. Something the matter?
It's just like someone's like dying in the cab with us.
Go straight on.
Is it HATMAN?
Maybe.
Is he having a bad time, right?
Is he-
Alright, I've sent them all to you on the WhatsApp.
I can come on later once that's packed itself in. We're on the road. I feel like in this operation, like you're Walt and I'm Jesse.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
think that's probably right. Like,
I
I'm
mean,
trying
you
to make,
are
like,
kind of basically Walt anyway. I don't know if you've noticed
not
that.
true. I'd
It
say
is a
that if
little
I
bit
had to,
true.
if I
You
had to
even have his
align,
fucking
if I
glasses.
had to align my personality with someone, it wouldn't be Walter White.
Walter Whitman.
It would be the bloke from Horrible Histories that does the magic stuff.
Yeah, but he's not in Breaking Bad though.
No, he's not.
I just feel like we've just
Keep
gone.
left,
We can make some
and
money
then
here by
continue
doing this
straight
thing that
on.
we have no training in. No contacts. It's just-
Go
I can
straight
drive.
on.
Driving license.
I know, but
Gonna whack your full beams on, mate.
when I want.
It's tough to see. Tough to see. What we haven't done is gone to the world map and seen if we want to take an extra crazy journey. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
Oh, look at the forest.
That's full of ghosts at night. Forest rammed with ghosts. Right. Well. Right. Okay. So which way are we
mine.
going? There's a lot of motorways, aren't there?
Yeah. So right, go up, go up, go up.
Oh, we've already been round here.
I mean, Denmark basically seems to have one road going through it.
Yeah.
Once
Oh,
you
we
get
could
up
do
to that
stop-offs at
point.
cities if you want. If we can go past,
yeah.
collect some question marks.
Dortmund's good.
So
Oh,
get that
question mark collector.
Get
Yes.
that question mark.
Very
Then
good.
we'll go up to
Tesco's.
Osnabrück.
Yeah.
Pop into Tesco's.
Osnabrück.
Osnabrück. And then we'll go to Bremen.
Bremen. Oh, the Bremen.
Get those question marks. Where do you want to get those question marks?
Really want to get those questions.
Do we want to go into Hamburg? We've already been.
We've already been to Hamburg.
Already been to
mate.
Hamburg. Already been to Kiel. We're going to go through Odense, is that?
Odense, yeah.
And then we'll go past that there. That's going to take us on a funny little journey. Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Oh, there's a Netto there.
IKEA.
We used to have a Netto near where
Oh,
we
yes, very good.
Yeah.
And then we want to get in that little bit there. See, I'm pleased that you're on board with the question mark collecting now.
Yeah, I'm sort of, now that we're doing it.
It's like,
Hesman Ball.
I want to get them all.
Right, and I think that'll be us.
Where's our drop?
And that's our actual
drop-off.
destination.
Excellent.
So, right, okay, back on the road. Drive.
What's the real world time?
Real world time is 10 minutes to 2.
Keep
10 minutes
left,
of driving
and then
to
continue
go.
straight on.
So it's going to be a bit motorway heavy,
Go
this one,
straight on.
but it looks like there
That's
isn't
fine.
much of an option.
That's fine.
Once we get to Scandinavia, I think it's all going to kick off. Kick off.
We do what we can, you know?
Yeah.
I think Germany's pretty motorway heavy because there was that guy who like was really good at making them, wasn't there?
Yeah, Mr. Motivator. Is his name?
It's not really what they called him, but you
It
know.
was, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he went on to do
Right,
GMTV.
and then turn right.
It's not really what he's famous for. Didn't know Mr. Motivator killed himself in a bunker.
Turn
No!
right.
He would never. He's Mr. Motivator. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
For Christ's sake.
That's funny.
For Christ's sake. I might have an apple now.
Yeah, it's for the best.
Just shaking my head. I'm looking out the
Do
window.
it. Do it.
Oh, I'll tell you what. That office block that used to be over the road by the lake.
That's fancy now.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh yeah, I told you.
It's
I
gone.
told,
Where Christmas
I told
Eve-
you
No, but I
this.
mean, like, I've just looked over and it's just a hole now.
Yeah. I said that the other day
There
though.
used to be Christmas Steve's office, and now
Yeah,
it's
I
a
said
hole.
that. I said that. I was like, it's gone. It's completely gone.
It's just hit me.
Yeah. It's just totally flattened, isn't it? Wild, right?
Oh,
We're going to a new city right here.
yeah. Trina's messaged me saying that the dog's lethargic. We're out the dog now. Dog's gone wrong.
The dog's
Keep right.
tired.
And then
Lethargic.
turn right.
That's very specific. That's not just like tired. That's like not lifting his head.
I think she's eating something.
Oh man.
I think she's
Dogs
eating
do
something.
that.
I think she's eating something that she shouldn't have done.
Turn right.
Crispy pancake.
Could have been anything.
Finders crispy pancakes. Turkey dinosaurs.
Turkey dinosaurs. Oh. So we've discovered Dortmund.
The Dortmunder. I can never
Keep left.
turn
left.
unshake my association of Dortmund with, we used to watch Rabbit Chat. Do you remember Rabbit Chat? Yeah?
God, yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Late night rabbit chat.
Late night Rabbit Chat, and people, it was like a dating
Message
thing.
me.
And message me. And there's one recurring character that used to appear on it called the Dortmunder.
No.
Right, yeah. But the only thing he ever used to say was the Dortmund. His name was Dortmunder, but the text of his body text of the thing he used to write was the Dortmunder. So it would just say Dortmunder, the Dortmunder. And
Go straight on.
since then, I'd never been able to look at Dortmund in the same way.
Rabbit chat was a
Was he from Dortmund? I
grim
don't know.
subculture.
Get
No,
ready.
it doesn't
to
exist
turn
anymore.
I'm not surprised.
All right.
Left. Turn left.
So I
And
was-
then turn right.
I was researching into that Quizmania. I was talking to you the other day about a uni that there was a recruitment agency.
Nice.
Oh, was that? Huh.
What?
So that's a yellow magnifying glass now. Was it grey before? Because I'm wondering
know.
if
There was something about, like, if you find enough of a thing, it unlocks the ability to do stuff without actually having to go there. Like, if you want to buy a Scania at the moment, you'd have to drive to a Scania garage. But if you find 5 Scania garages, you can just buy them online off Amazon.
Excellent. See, because when we're going to these places, we're looking for the question marks.
Yep.
But I think maybe we should have a little look if there's any magnifying glasses as well.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I pressed the peak button. That was a huge... Yeah, sorry, I meant to press F5. You're right. You survived.
I have to be.
Get ready to turn left.
What's F8? Oh,
There are
short
no
messages.
What the? Oh, police. Didn't bust me.
You weren't doing anything wrong.
Turn
This
left.
time.
If they'd have caught me like 10 seconds earlier, different story. You know what? Gonna nip in and get some fuel.
Oh, yeah. You all right?
Why not, eh? I'd rather just get it whilst we can and not be caught of our...
Yeah, fair enough.
We're never gonna
Don't get
not
caught
need
short.
fuel, yeah. We could just be out in the middle of like Norway or something.
It's
and be
cheap
like,
here as well. Look at that. £1.12 a litre for diesel. Go.
I haven't been comparing
I wish.
prices.
I wish.
What is it now in real life?
50 quid a litre. No, it's
Fuck,
like
that's so much money.
it's like £1, about £1.30.
Oh, okay.
Depending on where you fill up. Cambridge is a lot more expensive than other places for buying fuel, I found.
Huh.
Like when I go back to visit my parents, I'm always shocked.
100,000.
Yep. We're still
Excellent.
above. We've stayed above. That's until one of our rogue drivers can't find a job and loses us a load of money.
Let's see if the music's behaving itself now.
Was the screaming getting a little bit much?
It was, yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's
Yeah, 'cause
like Wolf Howls now.
Okay. Because the Doom soundtrack is like mostly
Get
Screaming.
ready to
Yeah, but it's
turn
like a,
right.
you
But,
can like
you know.
it's got a beat. Scream with a beat.
Tell you what, I cannot wait for Doom Eternal. I'm
Turn right.
more excited about it than any other game coming out this year.
Do you think you could possibly make a game that is trucking with Doom? Isn't that
Doom
kind of like
trucking.
Mad Max is?
I'd want it to be Doom, and you go at the same speed as Doom, you have the same manoeuvrability as Doom, but the whole thing is framed with like a truck dashboard. So the idea is you're just like a super agile truck.
Like you know, you got a bit of that when you have the BFG. Like it takes up quite a bit of the screen, doesn't it?
Yeah, imagine that, but it's a truck. Ooh. I might
Pitch that idea.
make that.
Look at that.
If you hold it down, it just plays them all at different. Oh, I suppose that's because one will be a slightly different length to the other, and they'll go out. That's really good. That's bringing
Can
on.
really annoy everyone. Don't watch this channel, it's awful.
Stop calling it a channel. Stop
Not a channel.
Look, you've broken the rule of the channel, which is don't
You just fucking did it.
acknowledge the audience because they're not there
No, we
and no one should
use
watch it.
YouTube to archive footage.
I know Richard was curious about the channel. This is it happening.
The channel.
Live. Yes, so you should. So you should.
Yeah. Don't watch it.
Excellent. See, you've got the right idea. This is how stuff. Don't turn off. Don't turn off.
Oh, this frame rate's not having a great time.
No, that's right. That's just because the sun's coming up. Yeah, this is day 13. This is day 13. Yeah. We started recording on day 3 when we realised that we weren't going to have a record other than our paper record that we keep.
It's worth noting that 13 days we've been doing the Eurotour, but we were playing this for quite a bit before that.
Yeah, a couple of weeks before. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was before Christmas, wasn't it?
yeah, because we were playing it originally without the VR headset,
Yeah.
and then we got the VR headset, and we used to play another game at lunchtime, which we've just binned off completely in favour of this. So, yeah, I like it. Tell you what, one lunchtime though, I do want to give a Seto Corsetto,
Trucking, is it?
No, just because I wanted to have a little go at
Assetto
driving a
Cornetto?
fast car. I think it's called Assetto Cornetto, and it's a racing sim, so I do want to give that a go. I don't think these guys know you're here. Give them a little, yeah, nice. Hold it down. Yep. Lovely. So we're going to be turning off at the next exit.
Yeah.
At the next exit.
Keep right,
Keep
and
right.
then exit right.
And then exit right.
My speed goes up when I'm going downhill.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
It's gravity, it's gravity.
Exit.
Now that is gravity.
That's gravity, bro. But
Turn right.
Science,
turn right.
bitch. That's what he says. That's what he says.
that's what Jesse says. He always calls people that. It's rude.
He goes, rude, bitch. He goes,
What was I going to say?
well, the music's doing something.
I think in the real world, cruise control is much better at not accelerating when you're going downhill.
Maybe they don't have a massive trailer on the back.
Yeah, it probably depends what gear
Keep
you're in
right,
as well.
and then turn
Alright, so now
right.
we're in Osnabrück.
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 Turn right.
Don't know a lot about Germany.
Hang on.
Find out
Getting
any fact
the scrying
about
mirror out.
Osnabrück.
Okay, you've got 1 minute, and I'm going to spend it getting a fact. So don't sign off until we've got the fact.
Just going right off again.
Oh, there's Osnabrück FC, city in northwest Germany. Yep, we know that. The town hall is where the 1648 Peace of Westphalia was negotiated, bringing the 30 Years' War to an end.
To an end.
To an end. You can also get a 3-star hotel averaging £78.
Are you looking at Wikipedia or like TripAdvisor
Let's
or
Google.
something?
Let's Google.
What?
Yeah, comes up with all sorts of stuff.
yeah.
Oh, Volvo garage.
Volvo.
Sweet. Find a place to pull over because it's time.
Okay.
Time to return.
We can't. We haven't got enough.
Life.
We can't sleep though, can we? Oh, look, a
Yeah,
dock.
we've got time to sleep. That's nice.
Have we? Then I'll pull into this place to sleep then.
Yeah, pull into that place
Go
to sleep.
straight on.
No, actually, no, don't sleep until we're red.
You sure?
Yeah, we're visiting towns all along the place. I say just do
All right, mate.
an impromptu parking.
Okay.
Oh, there's Tesco. I'll pop in and get a meal deal. Before we carry on. There. Nice
Done.
job. Save.
Done.
Save that game. Can you look at the menu, please?
Sorry.
Save. Save that game.
Save that game. click that subscribe. Don't watch this channel.
If you like watching all the SpongeBob SquarePants, why don't you like comment? Oh, I've realised something terrible.
What have you done? Mate, what